Alright, Coaster Dweebs, welcome back to Coaster Academy. So, on our last episode, we basically just introduced ourselves to this new concept where I teach you all, not specifically all, I'm talking about a different kind of, the freaking GP, yeah, you all, I'm teaching you guys. Yeah, welcome to my school. Yeah, here in my school, our discipline is not AES or freaking into school suspension. No, you don't even want to know our discipline. Let's just say, yeah. Okay, so I got some new markers because I had a lot of you complaining that it looked like absolute trash, and what do I say to that? I say you were absolutely correct. Alright, moving on. We are going to be talking about the topic today of airtime. We're going to be teaching you all about airtime, the difference between floater, ejector, and no airtime. So, let's get right into it. Okay, first up, we're going to be talking about the most popular type of airtime, floater. Now, floater is not the best. I mean, it's an obvious statement. I mean, am I right or am I right? So, let's get some examples of some floater airtime roller coasters. How about Apollo's Chariot, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, the B&M Hyper. We've gone over this crap, I swear. We've done this, okay? People, we know this by now. Apollo's Chariot, it's a B&M Hyper. It's gonna give floater. And for all of you who are like, excuse me, sir, I think that's an ejector coaster. I think Apollo's is an elite hyper. I want you to look me in the eyes when I say this to you. If you're one of those people, I'm gonna flip Okay, let's give it another example of a floater airtime roller coaster. Now you're probably wondering, why are you just stating examples of them? You're not actually teaching us anything. Well, shut up. I'm gonna teach you in a second. Just hold on. Okay, what's an example of floater airtime? How about Phantom's Revisit? No, I'm just kidding. I just did that to make freaking Jason mad. Every B and whatever that is, B&M Hyper in existence. Micah, you forgot to write in existence at the end. No, I'm not writing freaking in existence. That's gonna take like 20 seconds out of my life. That's a complete waste of time when I'm trying to teach you all how to. In fact, what am I even doing here? This is pointless. I'm wasting my life talking to a camera, and I'm literally screaming at a camera. What the? Okay, all B&M Hypers have floater airtime. Now, what is floater airtime? Floater airtime is when you are floating. What else is it going to be? Is it going to be when you're flipping? No, shut up. So, some of the B&M Hypers out there, the most popular ones would consist of Shambhala or Shambhala if you're a dweeb at Portaventura and freaking something. And then there is Silver Star at Europa Park. We have Mako. We have Raging Bull. We have a lot of them, okay? I'm not naming them all. I'm not that stupid. Alrighty, let's move on to the second type of airtime. Now, the second type of airtime is actually my personal favorite. Now, what is this airtime called? I'll give you a few seconds. Psych, your time's up. This is ejector airtime. Ejector. Yep, that's it. That's what I'm writing. Alright, moving on. Now we're going to list some of the most ejector-filled roller coasters out there, such as Skyrush. Okay, Skyrush is an Intamin Hyper. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 airtime moments. They're all deadly. So, and by the way, if there's going to be one of you who comes out there and is like, oh, what do you mean, man? Skyrush has no airtime. That's pointless. All it is intensity. I mean, come on. Even you should know that, Micah. No, I don't want to hear that. I've rode Skyrush at least 5 good times, and I got airtime every single time. I'm like, for all of you people who tell me that, I'm just like, I mean, you know, I just have people coming up to me who are like, yeah, no, you're stupid. Skyrush has no airtime. I'm like, what do you mean, son? I was flying out of my seat so hard, I didn't even have my pants on, okay? I was flying out of my seat so hard, I didn't even got my pants on. Okay, another example of an ejector-filled roller coaster would be... You thought I was going to say I-305. You're right, Intimidator 305. I'm not riding Intimidator 305. It's going to take like 50 seconds out of my life. I'm gonna do it. I'm too OCD for this crap. So we have Skyrush and Intimidator 3 or 5, my current top 2 roller coasters I have ridden. Now you may notice I wrote Intimidator and not the tour at the end because I ran out of space. Now Skyrush and Intimidator 305 are my top 2 roller coasters I have ridden. Each one of them gives some decent airtime. You know, Intimidator 305 has that big freaking hill. And why did I just put it in here? I put it in there to make you all mad. Eat it. What is complete deadly airtime, you ask? Well, 3 letters. RMC, okay? RMC roller coasters give insane ejector airtime. It is completely deadly. You're gonna see hills that look like this. Like, that's the most GP thing I've ever drawn. Why am I not in this class? Okay, so a lot of ejector airtime hills on RMC roller coasters consist of bunny hills. Some of them are just speed hills. But on recent roller coasters like Steel Vengeance and Twisted Timbers, you'll find massive freaking hills, just off axis and everything. I have no life. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in on today's episode of Roller Coaster Academy. If you're a GP, I hope you learned a few things. If you're not a GP, I can't help you there. What are you doing? Get out. But yeah, guys, I have a headache. So if you haven't already, go and give a like, subscribe, grab a tissue because you're about to start crying after I tell you this little emotional story to end out the video. So here we go. Dim the lights. This is what happens when you suck and you're not PewDiePie. Bah! Alright, the lights aren't gonna dim, okay? I can't help you with that. So, I have a really sad story. What are you doing, son? I don't even got my pants on. Get out of here! Get out of here! God! Shoot the dog! Shoot the dog, put the mustard on it! Alright, so, guys, I don't know any other way to say this to you, but I'm sorry, but I just made you waste 10 seconds of your life trying to figure out something that I wasn't actually gonna say. But